Bitch better have my money.
I remember one day I saw you on West 4th with fucking Big Kev and your girl, and we tried to talk.
And it was the most awkward thing, right?
It was like, hey, man, how you doing? Hey. It's like, you had just, I think you was ill at that time. You had just recovered. A cold, as they said. You had a bad, you had to recover from a bad cold.
Stent in for.
And I'm like, what's happening, man? Like, I didn't realize that was like something you never talked about. Like, I had to, like, one day come on, and I'm like, hey, man, I heard about the such and such. Like, what the fuck? Do people know I've been to jail and almost got raped at a rest stop, and we don't know that you had a fucking coronary, motherfucker? Why not?
That's some blockage. What a stent put in.
Sneaky bastards.
Who hasn't?
Both of you niggas are sneaky in love. Both of you niggas are sneaky ill. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Fucking 3 years ago, Patrice has awoken.
I'm just like, what the fuck is
Do you remember the
secret niggas? Who even knows anything on this show?
Remember when we went to the fake, the Rich Voss fake, he gives a shit about his friend's steak dinner before he got married thing?
Oh, and it was all about him filming his reality show pilot?
And that's what it was.
And it was Patrice and I sat right next to each other and had steak, and you're like, man, you're uncomfortable in your skin when you're not in that studio.
It was so, I didn't even, and I'm wise enough to know not to. That's why when Dennis Leary called that day, Dennis Leary really does take care of me. He'll just throw shit my way. But Pat, it's like he likes you, but he has to like you in context of business. It's just no way to like you go, hey, because he'll get this thing where he gets human for like a second, and he will feel like, wait a minute, I'm feeling like, because he'll get it just a drop of conscience where you go, man, this motherfucker gets up he's really, Patrice does a good job for us. I'm just letting everybody know. And you go and go, hey, man.
And then I close the shutters back down. I open the shutters back down.
And they come down.
So
insert another quarter for a human contact.
I know, because Anthony you're not the guy going, you're just doing your show and then you leave. You put your snorkel coat on and you're out.
Yeah, pretty much it.
But Opal look at you and then he'll go, hey, man, good job. Hey, listen, Elo loves you. Dude, and he thinks I'm going, I don't care, but as soon as you go,
I want you to care, that's all.
Hey, Opie, see how you got me today? This is the first time I ever said, like, well, look, because he always goes, hey, look, what about the Black Phillip? Hey, man, what's going on with the Black Phillip? I don't ever want to go, what's going on with Black Phillip?
Right.
Because it's just like, don't you ever ask me what the fuck is going on with Black Phillip. Like, I just sit here and I go, okay, dude, I like doing radio.
We really want to develop that now. We think there's something there. We think there's something there with you and this channel.
I'm serious. I know, but the response to that is, all right. Like, I can't go past that.
No, honestly, though, I'll be...
Because at the end of the show, when the Pac-Man music comes, I'm going to go,
I got to tell you.
So you got to go, hey, man, what?
I got to tell you,
man, don't talk to me.
Without saying a lot of things, Eric Logan has been beyond busy since you started that show. It's not the big priority.
Yeah, of course not.
That's the only reason.
But that's why
it should have been done by now. To be honest with you,
but that's why I never say it. It's like I know things like that, so it's like I go, okay, cool. But it might be like, oh, he doesn't give a fuck, so I'm not worried about it. But I'm like, nigga, give me the Black Phillip shit. But you don't want to go. You don't want to extend yourself inside because it's.
And you're doing it tomorrow night, by the way, right?
Yeah.
8 to 10.
Because the Black Phillip show is his thing. When we was talking, it's Opie's idea. So it's like, okay, fuck it. So I don't want to go, hey, motherfucker, where's my idea, nigga?
No, we saw the angle. We saw the angle and said, we got to do this.
Shit, I'm definitely with that. But, like, shit, you motherfucker, it's like you don't know. I don't know what's going on with this shit.
Well, why don't you ask the man?
Who's this?
Hi, Patrice.
Who's this, Eric Logan?
No, it's the imposter.
Elo, what's up, man?
First of all...
Why is it always uncomfortable silence with white guys and business white guys?
I got to
spit it out, man.
You get really uncomfortable. What is the story?
Elo is fake corporate guy.
Is he fake corporate guy? I thought he's a fucking... He's 17. He really bugs me. He's the LeBron James of white people.
He's one of the smartest guys I've ever worked with.
Right.
And I'm not kissing his ass because he's on the phone, but he's also a fake corporate guy. He plays the part very well. He's a good actor.
Right.
When he's not...
As I'm sporting today in my blue jeans and my green Opie and Anthony T-shirt, we're walking around the building today.
It's dress down day today.
Yeah, it's casual.
Hawaiian shirt day.
Oof.
Is there room on that shirt for more logos?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's gonna look like a NASCAR racing outfit.
And trust me,
Higher.
Hey, Elo, your name comes to my ears because it's like, Opie will go, hey, man, Elo and the guys in Washington. I go, thanks.
You know what?
I go, thanks.
All right, fuck going through the interpreter, okay? Yeah. Eric Logan, tell him what you tell me.
About the show?
Just about him in general and how
But leave out the N-word.
No, I leave out the fact he said, that nigga. Leave out that.
Well, I mean, I have some health concerns for you. I want to make sure you have a long, healthy life. But other than that, I think the show's great. I mean, I've been talking to Opie about this how long? A couple of days.
Oh, gee. Come on now.
I told you.
See the bullshit? I'm feeling it now.
I understand that shit. I told you, man.
Patrice, I am feeling what you're saying
I've
now.
been around, and it's like you understand. You don't want it. That's why I don't say nothing because Opie thinks I'm being super cool, man, about shit. But he goes, hey, man, Elo and guys in Washington said they love you. And I go, well, pow, baby, right back at you. Pow. As far as I know, I'm walking next to Anthony with a snorkel coat on and going to sleep. I'm feeding my fish, fucking my girl, and can't get in touch with Opie when hey, Opie, text message, Black Phillip, ? Nigga, please, don't bug me.
You get no reply.
I can only work on one thing at a time, Patrice.
That's what I was trying to explain.
It's fine, dude. I don't get. Look, man.
No, you're. First of all, you're lying. You do care. That's why.
All right, exactly. That's right. I don't care. I don't care. You're fired. But I mean, I don't care. Not in a fuck you way, but. I just like doing this shit. I just like coming in.
So let me ask you. Let's talk about it right now. So how many nights a week, or days a week, or how much time would you be willing to commit to something that you don't care about?
But see, don't put me in a funny spot, nigga.
Well, no. Hey, listen. You called me out of a meeting. I was in a meeting working on a thing.
Who called you out of a meeting?
You did, Patrice.
What?
You told me to call Eric Logan and
fuck you, nigga. No, I didn't. Fuck I did.
This could be the worst job interview I've ever heard.
I didn't call you out of a meeting.
I'll interview you right now. Let's do the deal.
This is the worst job. This is a how not to get a job. Do not call the boss a nigger. Do not say, yo, motherfucker.
I'm just sitting there on the radio. I was asleep 2 seconds ago. And then
wait a minute.
Interview. I don't know how long I want to do this shit.
If you're interviewing with the boss, then you shouldn't admit that you actually sleep on the job.
Oh, my God.
This is the God's honest truth, by the way. We got pictures.
I fell asleep on the floor. I woke up, and I lost my...
Thank God you're a comedian. Thank God. I could not see you work for anybody but yourself.
All right, Elo, what?
Oh, is that funny?
So, Patrice, I won't check your references. I mean, are there any references we could check then?
Yeah, Black Phillip. The
right,
2 shows. That's the only thing.
The resume stuffer?
It was audition. That's the only radio audition.
It was really good. People loved it.
The show's on this and whatever.
Typically, when we do like radio show negotiations, I kind of like to know how much time you have to commit to a project.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking 1 day. 3 hours of goddamn,
okay.
3 hours in 1 week.
Okay. We're making progress now. We're moving forward.
Yes.
What day do you like?
I'm looking at Tuesdays.
You like
I'm
Tuesday?
looking at Wednesdays. I'm looking at Sunday. I'm looking at... Nigga, what am I looking at, Opie?
Monday.
Negotiate it. Talk to my lawyer, Opie. Mondays.
Monday night.
Monday nights.
It should
Monday
be on,
night.
Hold on.
Right?
The type of program he does should be on the weekend or Sunday night, but the problem is, he will do his touring and stuff, so that's a little rough.
I know, but actually, the type of program that he did on the weekends for us, which was fantastic, should actually be done like on Thursday nights because it's directions about how to survive the weekend with your women and what you should do.
Wow, see?
Genius move.
That's why he's got that gig.
Thursday sounds good to me.
He just trumped
He
me.
just earned his suit right there.
Thursdays sound good to me.
Thursday
So
night.
you like Thursday night?
Thursday sounds excellent.
All right. Now, how do you feel about the show being live or taped?
Live.
No, it has to be live.
Yeah,
It has to be live.
Taking
Well,
the
it has to be
calls.
live. We can tape the calls.
Nah,
No, it has to be
call.
live.
There's a live feeling to
It's
it.
that live feel. You kind of know when you're on tape. You don't want to do a taped thing.
Yeah.
So you want to do? So we have a Thursday night live show call-in.
Yes.
Now, you like 3 hours? Do that? You want to have like a half-hour prep before and do 2 hours on the air? Do you want to do 3 hours on the air?
I think I've done 2 hours pretty kind of. They went by pretty fast. I think I can go 3 hours.
You want to go 3 hours?
Yeah.
Bob Eatman's on the phone. He wants to take over negotiations for Patrice O'Neal.
No shit. Expect that call. Jesus, Bob. Stop spreading yourself so thin.
That's why I'm working fast here.
Yeah, you're working fast, all right. Look at him move. I mean, this should take like 18 months to get this one drawn up.
Oh, fuck.
By Patrice O'Neal. What did you mean by the word O'Neal? Let's get the lawyers involved.
Which goes to show you why a lot of motherfuckers go bridge burning. I have meetings just like this. Like, conversation. Nigga, what are you talking about?
Did he just call me nigger? Okay, I think the meeting's over.
Because I want to go look. Because you learn these things. Like, you go, man, Eric's cool. I don't want to negotiate with this motherfucker like a It's like, look, you like me? I want to do the shit. Be fair. Just telling me.
You're a little boy.
A little boy.
You're a little boy.
But don't get listen,
You
Mr. Goddamn refrigerator repairman yesterday. Fuck you. Trying to make me out to be.
I wish all my
Go back to bed,
went
Patrice.
well.
You assholes, man. What's wrong with you niggas?
All right, let's go. It's back to Eric Logan. We're
Yes.
on to something
Thursdays, 3 hours on Thursdays, Eric.
3 hours on Thursdays, right?
3 hours on Thursdays, yes. Black Phillip relationship show.
Now, here's the things you got to think about. You got to think about the time, because remember, if you do it at 7 o'clock on the East Coast, it's really 4 o'clock on the West Coast. So is that too early for the West Coast?
Oh, I see.
But that's drive time, though, right?
Yeah, well, then you're going to have a conversation with Opie and Anthony about them coming off drive time, which I'll let you work out with Opie.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't like that idea.
So can it go 9 to 12 on a Thursday, or that's too late?
9 to 12 is 6 to 9 on the West Coast. That feels kind of right to me.
9 to 12 is.
But we'd want to check with Opie and Anthony to see how they feel about
And
that.
then if I got to go somewhere Friday, I can go.
I don't care. Ain't I home by then?
Yeah, but nobody on the West Coast is home. You're giving up.
No, I'm talking me personally. I can give a shit.
You gotta.
Once I'm home.
Yeah, Elo, you gotta understand. This is really has nothing to do.
I listen.
If I call Anthony and go, man, what do you really think, Anthony? Give me some advice. Nigga, are you calling me at home? Let me turn off the radio show and talk to you about it during the radio.
Yeah, let me do that.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, this thing was always going through Opie. So now it's like, okay, you have to make a decision on Thursday 9 to 12, which sounds good to me. East Coast people stay up that late to, do what they do. Anyway, East Coast is late people.
Right.
So 6 to 9 for West Coast is a good time for them because they sleep.
Mm-hmm.
They do. They don't hang out till fucking 1 in the morning. People in New York hang out till 1 in the morning. Can hang out and talk shit. So sounds good to me. And then Friday.
So you don't have comedy gigs on Thursday. So Thursday nights you can commit 9 to midnight for how many weeks out of the year? Is this a 50-week deal we're doing here? We're doing.
Yeah, this is every week. This is
52 weeks a year.
You want to do 52 weeks, definitely?
I could do, I could do 52 weeks, and at the same time, you're helping me out because I don't like to do Thursdays when I do gigs. But I wouldn't have to if I had my own radio show. I can just go, look, I'm only going to do Friday and Saturday, and I can pump my own show on my show and then do that.
Trees.
Oh, no, that changes the economics.
Hold on, Elo, hold on. You just negotiated yourself out of vacation time.
Oh, did I?
You just
No, I was.
No, Elo.
I was going to ask him what he was going to do on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, what are you going to do on Thanksgiving?
Holidays and vacation, you just negotiate. I'll be here every week.
Is that how it goes?
My client, Patrice, will be taking 4 weeks off a year.
4 weeks a year and paid holidays when they fall on that Thursday.
That's right, and he wants his birthday off.
So Thanksgiving, you're good every year. It's Thursday, right?
And you're allowed.
But he's committed. But see, the problem, he's already committed 52 weeks to me, which means I get 52 shows. So some weeks he's going to have to double up to make up for the difference.
Opie and Anthony will be the sole syndicators of the program also. So if somebody else wants to pick up his show, he gets to syndicate through the Opie and Anthony radio network.
Great. So it's another thing.
Which we will take 50% of the proceeds.
I know how silly this is, and you gotta understand, fellas. This negotiation right here. This is the reason I have a army of Jews. Now,
Jew
this is why
army.
I do not do my own negotiation. There'll be a lot of stuff in the meetings with some Jews as this goes down. Where Eric will go, well, he said this. I go, I don't remember that. I was playing.
Patrice will open the door. Havana, Gila, Havana. They all come in.
I come in with a yarmulke.
What did this stupid Schwarzer say? Oy vey, you're giving away the store.
I'm down though, Eric. I'm down, man.
This is a great opportunity for you.
I'm down.
This is a terrific
All right,
opportunity.
52 weeks a year. We got it. Okay. Now, what about your production staff? I mean, so you're going to cover those expenses for the production staff?
Well, I actually wanted to snatch these guys. They're good for me. The guys.
So our fee. So we'll just pay you a fee, then you'll pay them their fee.
And my co-host, right?
And you'll pay your co-host, right? So our fee that we pay you, you'll just pay for them.
You got to pay your staff.
So you're going to
out of your
produce
cut.
your own show.
No, I don't want to. I didn't say that.
You just said that.
But I want to pay my staff.
You just agreed to paying your staff out of your cut.
No, I didn't.
You just said.
Elo.
No.
Where's the money coming from for his staff?
As I said, and he agreed. I will pay you. You'll pay your staff.
Well,
That's what you just said. I pay you. You pay
I'll negotiate an amount then, right?
Well, now you got to negotiate more money because now you got to pay your staff.
Yeah, I want to pay my staff and my co-host.
Good thing you didn't do the money first and then have him come across with that.
Right.
But I want to go back to this thing about him saying he's going to use 3 hours on the XM platform to plug his other shows because, see, now that is barter and trade. So I need to.
But that's not.
$500 million lawsuit coming up.
Is that how it's done?
I don't know.
Look at this motherfucker's gonna out-negotiate me. I'm gonna be laying on the ground like Jason Part 9 when he's boiled down to his little boy phase when he comes out the water. I can't fucking all this shit is law shit. I'm just going, man, be fair, nigga. But it ain't like that. So I gotta put my Jews on speed dial.
You have to get your Jews.
I'm trying my best, but this is
get your Jews because you know something. There ain't no noose or a tree. But don't think it ain't going on.
As long as
I'm feeling it.
And Elo, I like you, but when I put the Jews on it, this is nothing personal, right?
It won't be the first time I've seen him.
Okay, good enough. That's fair. I'm down. So on a personal level,
you need some help because this is like Muhammad Ali boxing Chuck Webner.
Aren't you watching this? Just going, what's he doing? Like I'm seeing him making mistakes.
But Anthony, can you for 5 seconds remember that you fixed the coils 1996?
It's a vague memory.
And that that Opie was doing that to you and they're going, you stupid fucking
Ixnay on the right.
Ixnay on the something, man.
Yeah.
And you know what the
You live
fuck?
and learn.
Yeah,
you do.
You learn this stuff. He's like, so if I open my big, I'm sitting there going, oh yay, you doing me a favor by cutting out.
I'll tell you one thing I never did ever.
What?
Was negotiate a deal live on the radio without representation.
That was your first mistake.
Because I'm sure there is a lovely digital copy in all its pureness of this discussion.
All this is really is a digital verbal handshake.
There you go.
You have no idea what you just agreed to.
You're obligated now.
What, a digital verbal one?
He's going to sue you for damages.
By the way, there's things called oral contracts.
Right.
I'm in distress. I got diabetes. My head ain't clear.
Right. Very good.
And you haven't pooped.
I haven't went to the bathroom. Oxy powder all in my
right.
Oxy's all dripping in my colon. I don't know shit, Eric.
Hey, Patrice?
Yeah.
I think we should be friends.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I hope he's reaching out.
I'm reaching out.
Okay, till tomorrow.
No, I think we're going to be friends. Let's go see a movie or something. Have you seen Scary Movie 4 yet? I want to see that.
I saw it the other day. I got cut out of it. I was supposed to be in it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I got cut out of it.
Oh, shit.
I got cut right out of it,
Right
which wasn't
the fuck
a
out.
super bad thing.
How do you get cut out? Aren't all
the movie
jokes
bad?
like...
It's maybe
Making
the third or fourth. I don't want to disrespect because the people like me, but it could be.
Could have been better.
Patrice, what if we did this? What if I represented you and I negotiated with XM?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's something you never want to hear.
Why? Aren't you XM?
Well, I can remove myself from this equation.
Oh. So listen, I already got.
By the way,
I already have a few of the chosen people in place.
Hold on, Eric Logan is obviously joking there, but it reminds me of Bruce Mittman in Boston. we were starting to get some popularity, and Ant and I are looking at each other like we're making no money. Ant was living at a chicken farm.
I was living in an apartment building with Brazilians that owned chickens. Chicken farm.
Where the kids were like using the.
Was you a cockfighting referee?
I'm in a chicken farm.
The kids would use the potholes as a pool.
Right.
This is how poor the place was that he lived in.
Yeah, when it rained, the little Brazilian kids would come out in the big potholes in the parking lot and play like it was a pool.
This is when you was on the radio?
In Boston.
In Boston.
With your wife?
Yeah.
And Patrice, remember, I don't know why I would say that, but in some of these apartment complexes, you got shared space. Mm-hmm. These people would take it upon themselves to take the shared space and make it their space so they can raise chickens.
You get patios. You know the patio with the wrought iron little fence around it in the back of an apartment building? You got to put your little hibachi on? Well, these guys would go over the patio and fence it off with chicken wire and load chickens in. And load chickens in. And you'd hear, and they'd have chicken barbecue.
Anyway.
They'd just cut the chicken up right there.
So we were in no shape financially whatsoever, and we're doing great for, Boston AF and Boston radio in general. We're blowing up. And so we start hinting that we maybe need an agent because it was negotiation time.
Yeah.
And the Chinese restaurant thing that we talked about earlier.
Yeah. Yep.
And Bruce Mittman, who was the general manager of WAF, he ran the whole show for that radio station, actually said to us that we don't need an agent. He'll negotiate the deal for us. And we're like, but we're negotiating against you.
Right. But it's you. You're the guy.
So as Eric Logan said,
well, who knows me better than me?
As he says,
I'll cut myself with my deal.
I will outwit myself.
This actually happened to us. I'm like, but you're the guy we're trying to get more money from.
I am dumb, but I ain't stupid.
Look how it ended. It worked out well for us.
Guys, I was trying to screw you over, but I picked up on it.
I just realized that I am a hardcore bastard.
I'm hard. This is going to go on for quite a while, boys.
So Bruce, when is this deal going to be signed? You know, I'm not done arguing with myself.
I'm not done arguing. We're stuck on something I believe could be a deal breaker, boy. And I'm not budging on it, but I think I could get me to budge.
And I gotta admit, this negotiation is getting personal. I just told myself that I was a midget, and I wasn't happy that I actually told myself I'm a midget, so I'm fighting back.
Fucking Brucey, man.
Fucking actually thought that would fly.
How do you not love that guy?
Guys.
How do you not love a guy with a set of balls like Brucey Mittman?
Holy shit.
I got really blindsided with big business.
Big guy in a suit on the phone.
I just saw the Enron tapes and thought I knew about business. Patrice. Motherfuckers like, and then you go, hey man, we get the syndication. I'm sitting there going, I really do feel like I should have been oiled down and a motherfucker should have been selling me.
Forget about it.
I'm going to step out of my role on the show.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there he goes. He actually stepped. Okay.
I do believe that you're very talented, and it's just time to make you a part of this fine channel.
All right.
And I think you having a show every week would be terrific for everybody involved.
Yes.
And also with Jimmy blowing up in Hollywood, and he's going to have to, film a second season of Lucky Louie. We want to make you happy as you sit there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. So it's up to Eric Logan to do the right thing.
Yeah. Make the deal. Somehow.
So I guess I'm not the. So am I to understand I'm not the agent now? It sounds like I'm not the agent.
No, you cannot
Something just
be
went
the
horribly
agent.
wrong.
Yeah, you can't.
That's ridiculous.
I just stepped back into my role on the show.
I saw you took the step.
There'll be some motherfucking old school Moses Jews from Jerusalem coming to life.
You
if I did
need some representation.
Oh, yeah, they get it.
Or else you're gonna look like you're in a bathroom with a lacrosse team.
That's exactly. I just do things like that. Like I told you, the Spike Lee situation is just like, what? Why would you call? It's like if see what just happened just now.
Yep.
If I said, okay, talk to my people, and Eric was like, hey, look, man, come on, we talk, Patrice. I know you.
Can't.
Come on, let's just talk. It's like, let's talk about life. Let's talk about art, but do not talk business with me.
You and I can just work this out together.
See, when you hear that,
yeah,
run.
right.
Here's what you do. You give a little self-deprecation. You go like, Hey, Eric, I would love to discuss this, but I'm just not savvy enough, and I've been instructed that maybe somebody else should handle these affairs for me to protect myself.
Did you say pretend to say that?
Or Patrice, or you can give me the line that Anthony gives me, which is like, I'm only one half of the equation.
That's what I say. I've actually used, I am but a small cog.
Yeah, actually, that was the one I got the other night.
Last night, I think I gave Elo that one. Yeah. I am but a small cog in this machine, Elo.
You have made, what's the name for that sign?
Ampersand. Ampersand.
You made the ampersand worth millions with that move right there. That ampersand is worth. It's like, look, man. Hey, don't you know? It's Opie and Anthony.
By the way,
I'm sorry, I can't talk.
By the way, I got to tell you this also. I only passed that off to Opie because I knew he was asleep and had his phone off.
By the way, I'm back in my role on the show.
Oh. Right.
I don't have time to see a movie anytime soon.
Do you know what we have going on? Are you insane?
Do you actually think I could see a movie with you anytime soon?
You got time to take a piss.
Do you think that I get set up by Opie's in and out of humanity?
He's the only one that has called me out on it.
I will never get it.
Everyone else, like Bob Kelly, will sit here and go,
but he was my friend.
But what happened? Like, he can't figure it out. Like, he's but when the mics aren't on, he actually but what? You're the only one that will call me out on it.
Opie goes, hey, dude, let me tell you something. I see you having, let me tell you something, XM203 is in your future. That will be called the O'Neal Network. I go, yeah, man, skilly bow. He goes, what's the matter with this guy? He just looks. I know tomorrow. It's like, I just wait. That's what every time Opie goes. But Elo, I'm telling you, dude. When he says that, I go, okay. Today I said, so should I, I mean, is he going to call or should I talk? And he turned it into this. He turned it into bad Negro negotiations. There are black lawyers and this NAACP is going, this dumb nigga, I'm going to get a call from
They are
Barack
on their
Obama
way.
saying, what the fuck is wrong with you?
They got like a car with a siren on it right now, blazing down to this location.
Negotiating with white men.
Shut the fuck up!
And saying how I'm going to go get my Jews to help me. I really am the Terrell Owens of third mics.
Excuse me, but there's a positive phone call coming in for me. Timmy in Boston.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
I wanted just to say that Opie, who used to not be the funniest guy on the show, over the last week or whatever, has been very, very fucking funny.
Tell my boss he's on with you right now.
Well, that's why I wanted to call in, because with the whole Bruce Mittman thing, when you were saying I'm going to negotiate with myself and all that stuff, it was very fun.
You got out of him what you needed. That was a very fun thing to do, though, man.
Yeah. So, Patrice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got to wrap up because they're saying we got to take a break, a really long break or so.
So, Patrice, I just want to recap the deal as it currently stands, because it's very important in negotiations, so you always know where we stand, right?
Go ahead.
All right, you've agreed to a show on Thursday nights from 9 p.m.
That is a definite agreement.
Okay.
Okay.
Very
good. There's no definite. We've already agreed this. We have tape of you saying yes to all these.
It's like a contract.
But also,
you don't even have to reiterate.
Let me say that
I'm just restating what you've already agreed.
Please don't let me go to the doctor and say that I suffer from dementia. So go ahead.
Patrice is fighting back.
You're doing 52 shows.
But 52 shows over the year, though, is what he's saying.
But that's Thanksgiving you work.
No, but I'm saying...
Dude, wait till you're 30 shows in. You're going to be like, what the fuck?
52 shows.
I'm out of shit. You know that we invent illnesses to get time off from this program.
You've agreed to pay out of your pocket all production expenses associated with the show.
Oh,
you shouldn't have given that one up, Patrice.
I didn't agree to that. You have to renegotiate that. I didn't agree to pay.
Patrice.
I agreed that the guys would get paid.
Yeah, but you not only agreed to it, you agreed to it twice. I heard it. Twice you agreed to it.
All right, go ahead.
Back that shit up.
Go ahead. The worst that can happen is it fall apart.
When you brought up the fact that you want to plug your show on Friday night, I clearly articulated that is, we as XM has to be compensated.
We have to be compensated.
So either you will do the show for free, or you will pay us the fair market value for such mentions included in that show.
You know, Elo, free is ridiculous.
I agree.
And also,
I need an accounting of what spots are going for sponsor on this show, and we will work out a dollar figure for that and put that against what Patrice will be earning.
Let me ask you two. Let me ask you two. Anthony, thank you very much. Now, what about times where I'm not performing on the weekend?
Then you don't mention it, and then you don't have to reimburse us for that.
And then, so if I don't mention it, I don't.
And we still expect you to be here when Jimmy's not here, sitting in that seat for free. How about that? How about that?
Oxy's coming out my ass.
How about that?
And then,
he's walking customary, on the. Wait, he's just walked out on the negotiation.
I'm going to call a Jew right now, nigga. How about that? Negotiations is over. I'm going to shit.
He's going to the Jew phone.
He's out.
Well, also, and the one last thing.
He just left.
Before we hang up, well, you got to remember that it's customary that we have control of your image and marketing rights that we can use, and you can't use them without the express written permission of XM. That's very standard with all of our deals, too.
There you go.
You'll be hearing from somebody with the last name of Witz.
Or Stein.
Or Stein.
Enough about Patrice, so it's about us today. What's going on in Washington as far as, the thing?
Oh, you got me with that one.
Let's do it!
The Opie and Anthony Show.
For the love of humanity, what did the guy do wrong? He took a goddamn job. It seemed like a good idea. And the guy didn't do well to him. And like, oh my God.
What is going on here?
No, it is wow, Danny, it looks right on you. Holy shit.
Why are you doing your Charlie Chaplin impression today?
Oh, is that Charlie Chaplin? Why? Who do I think it is?
Who says it has to be the big guy? I'm saying it's a Charlie Chaplin.
It was mustache day.
What you call him, the big guy?
The big guy.
The big guy.
By the way,
the big guy. You got a nickname.
We didn't even wish him a happy birthday yesterday. I'm just getting looks of dismay.
He's talking about Phil, who emailed. It was a whole thing, and we forgot to mention this.
Well, that is really something.
It actually looks good. That's too bad he fucking fucked up that mustache.
It's almost, it works with Danny in a weird way. It
looks cool.
It's almost like a Clark Gable look.
He fucked it up for everybody.
He fucked that up because that really kind of fits him in a weird way.
People grow. There's a lot of people that grow facial hair because they're trying to make their face a little better. What if that's the only thing that makes your face better? And that guy took that move out of the game.
Like you have a weird mole or a funny cleft,
right?
And all you just want is enough to just cover
but not the corners of your mouth. Well, it has been Mustache Day. Unfortunately, we couldn't play along, Opie, because of the press and everything. We don't want to sit in front of them with wacky mustaches. So,
speaking of the press, right after the show, right outside the studio. It's going to be unbelievable.
Oh, really?
Got a mic on the street and everything. Let's check in to see what's going on with the press outside the studio.
Sounds, wow. How are we going to deal with that?
I don't know.
Going to need Poe to escort us through the crowd.
Yeah.
Mustache Day.
He looks sexy. He looks like a silent film villain.
Right. Yeah, like silent film. It worked. I don't know how a Hitler mustache works for you, Danny, but it really does.
Well, I guess that's a compliment in some way.
You should keep it, and you should. It's a little.
You should
but
keep it.
He should like just shape it up a little, make it look, 2006 shaped up.
How do you futurize the Hitler mustache?
And I gotta tell you, Travis didn't want to. He did not want to.
You didn't want to commit. You're a little too far.
He didn't want to commit to the style.
Yeah, you could have gone closer to the nostrils.
No.
It's supposed to be pretty much equal with the edges of your nostrils.
What a surprise, Travis.
Hey,
I don't know.
Where's Jim Norton?
Yeah, not committing to it. You are really just wishy-washy.
So we couldn't give up on it because after we knew the bit was kind of dead, we had already been growing out our awful beards for like a week and a half, so we figured we'd just run with it.
Yeah.
No, we'll throw it up on the website, and we'll join Mustache Day ourselves in the very near future.
I like it, huh?
It's really kind of
it doesn't bother
alarming
me.
how it fits you.
You know why? Because it's kind of suave, but the big guy's mustache was completely
wait a minute.
Square.
You kind of tapered. You gave the edges almost a wing, like a delta wing kind of
Both guys were scared to completely commit.
That could be the way to update that look and bring that mustache back.
You're
right, Patrice.
Is to triangle it up a little bit.
Give it an angle. It's a trapezoid.
Yes.
You gave it more of a trapezoid than a rectangle.
Hitler's was completely
rectangular,
like square, like a rectangle on his face. Yours is going down in the mustache way. If you trimmed it up, it would be like I said, a Clark Gable kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't shooting for that. I really did try to make this as offensive as possible.
We'll test it at the synagogue.
Ooh.
On our first day. No, I guess we won't.
I'm saying that I have the Spacely Sprockets mustache.
That's it. Well, I don't think that'll be on the old Photoshop later on today. All right, we should.
Yeah,
Yeah. What
are you doing?
Well, Travis said, "Let's go shave," and I concurred.
All right, go shave. There go the guys. I don't know. Let's go to the phone and say hi to Bruce in Arkansas. Bruce, what's up today?
Well,
yeah, today I learned that Anthony Arafat was a refrigerator repairman yesterday, and Sean Hannity doesn't understand Mustache Day.
There you go. Hey, yeah, we did learn that. Ben Stein is asking Patrice a question. Whatever.
Ben Stein.
Well, there's Ben Stein, and then there's Ben's Raw Ass, who just said Ben Stein. So, Ben's Raw Ass, why don't we start with you? Go ahead.
All right. Today I learned that Anthony's hair is commonly referred to as mattress stuffing.
Commonly or once today.
Once today.
Commonly referred to once ever.
He didn't say he was a good student.
No.
Misquoting. This business is the worst.
Thanks.
But that's what he learned.
Patrice always calls it mattress stuffing hair. No, I didn't. I just said that particular picture on the phone.
The first time you heard mattress stuffing hair was 1965. As a child, growing up.
That's what he learned.
I never heard mattress stuffing hair. But I've heard a lot of other things, believe me.
When we give him the pop quiz, he's going to get an F, but that's what he thought he learned.
Commonly known. That's one of the news things that they use.
I know.
This one is commonly known as, because you said it tonight. You're a liar.
Ben Stein, what's up?
Good morning. Are you, Patrice O'Neal, are you trying to Jew Elo down?
Wow, is that a bad Ben Stein impression?
Is he?
I know.
Yeah, he's trying to do.
Right. Let's go to David from Virginia Beach. David.
Yeah, I wanted to play what I learned today.
Yeah.
I learned that after Thanksgiving, I'm going to be able to listen to Patrice. Punch it out, boys.
Yes.
Patrice will be working while I'll be eating.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Well, fellas,
I even got to apologize for that one.
I just want to say.
I'm sorry.
I just want to do my last. Hey, how you guys doing? Everything all right? Because when this music stops, people are out of here, just like Pac-Man. You know what this show is like? During the show, it's like you ate all the ghosts of blue, and we're chasing the ghost.
Right.
Afterwards, after the fucking music, we're back to Pac-Man, getting out of the escape hatches on the side,
eating the dots down 57th Street.
All eye contact stops. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
We start talking in our real voices and everything. Well, that was fun.
Fuck you, Inky Dinky and whatever the fuck.
Hey, man, I really love your Schwarzenegger impression. Really, motherfucker? Well, see you next month when I do it again.
That's great. Where's the fucking elevator? When am I got to stand and talk to this guy?
Let's go to Ben. Another Ben. Ben, what did you learn on the show today? It's Ben Day.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
That 4 Jews beats a Full House.
Yes.
There you go.
We did, and Howie cards.
Terrence.
Yeah, it's Terrence. I learned today that Patrice knows how to bend over in front of Eric Logan and take it up the ass.
Well, you know what? I can't even lie about that.
Jared in Boston.
Hey, I learned that you can be racist, but don't be mean. Punching out.
Let's go to Steve in New York. Steve?
Yeah, today I learned that Howard just don't care.
Yeah, we're going to see how much he doesn't care in the coming weeks. Thank you, Steve.
Wow, you actually went off the script with Steve.
I'm sorry.
Taking that call.
I was feeling brave.
Yeah.
I said, what the hell? Hey, Patrice O'Neal, thanks very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Tomorrow night on this fine channel, 8 to 10.
Black Phillip, yes, sir.
Check it out. Love advice.
It's a great show if you haven't checked it out yet. It really is. And
we'll see
all questions answered Monday.